The Civic Center's future back in the spotlight. Mobile is looking at some options for the aging facility.
Fox 10 News' Dacian Smith joining us live from the Civic Center with more on this.
All right, Dacian, this time around, the city is looking into renovating that Civic Center, yes?
Well, yeah, city leaders and ASM Global Mobile, which manages the Civic Center, want to make sure they've explored all their options before they decide which direction to take. The future of the Mobile Civic Center has been in question for the last several years. In 2019, there were two proposals to tear the existing Civic Center down and repurpose the property. Now the city wants to look at another option.
There has not been a study, a current study, on what it would take to renovate it, what that facility would look like if renovated, and what type of attractions we could have here in the city of Mobile.
Like most places, the Civic Center took a hit during the pandemic, but General Manager Kendall Walls says things are starting to turn around.
Mike Epps has been here. We had Cat Williams, like you mentioned the other night. We've got some other shows that are coming. So all three buildings are really now coming back to what I would say would be 2019 level.
Even so, the city is considering an agreement with Populous Architects to look at possible renovations for the existing structure.
This is a chance for Populous to come in, and it's more of a conceptual type thing. What ideas is out there?
The aging facility, which first opened in the 1960s, hasn't had major renovations in several years. Some new upgrades could be coming as part of the master plan.
The seating bowl itself, how do they treat that? Along with, I think, just the entrance part of it, the traffic patterns and things like that.
If approved, the study would take at least 12 weeks to finish, but the hope is it will give the city a chance to explore all their options to get the most use out of the Civic Center as possible.
You've got 22 acres that are prime spot here, right here off of downtown. So I think the key is how do you develop that, and how do you develop it as it works with downtown to create that flow from here over to, over to Government Street.
And the plan would include feedback from Mardi Gras organizations and other groups that use the Civic Center. The resolution for the plan is expected to be voted on during next week's council meeting. Live in Mobile, Dacian Smith, Fox 10 News.